Me and my today's companion Mishka, we have just arrived in our campsite. I will make a basic shelter just where we are sitting right now. So objective number 1 is collect firewood, and objective number 2 is make basic shelter using a $5 tarp I bought. I can't let Mishka off leash because we just spotted a deer in the distance, and if I let her go now, she will yeah, she's trying to go. If I let her go right now, she will just disappear in the forest for a couple of hours, and I don't really need it right now because I want to make my burgers in peace. So to give my girlfriend's dog a little bit more freedom, I will make a line so she can move around. And just like that, my dog has a lot more freedom to roam around. We got Mishka all sorted out. She has her freedom. Now the next order of business is some firewood. I want to collect enough so it lasts me through the night, because it will get pretty cold for the sleeping bag I have. It could go as low as minus 10 degrees Celsius, and I only have minus 7 degrees sleeping bag. So I want to have enough food to last me through the night. Making really slow progress with this bent up and broken saw. I definitely need to invest in a better one. This one cost like $5 in a hardware store, and after 2 trips like this, it's already broken and missing some teeth. If you know any good saws, please leave the recommendations down below. Thanks. This salt pine is perfect and dry inside. It'll be perfect for start of the fire. I just need to cut this log in smaller pieces. I think I have plenty of firewood from the dead pine I took down for the night. Right now I'm preparing to make a camp right where Mish is sitting right now. So that will be our shelter right there between these 3 trees. So yeah, let's get building. So this is how my shelter will basically look like. I will make a wall between these two trees and I will somehow close the gap that's right here. But other than that, I think it will be pretty decent. Just finished the wall here. It should be high enough to block out the wind from that side. Other than that, I don't think I need a higher wall. Now I'm starting to think about making a fire because my feet are getting pretty cold in these boots, and also I'm getting pretty hungry, and I want to make these campfire cheeseburgers as soon as possible. Finally got the fire going, and I got to say, just in time, because the sun is setting, it's getting darker and darker. Also, it's getting really cold, so I need to dry my feet, find more firewood. Basically, this is how my camp looks like. Misha is already sleeping, and she's sleeping in the spot I will be sleeping in. She'll sleep just behind me, so she has her own separate sleeping bag, so I don't think either of us will get cold once we get the good fire going. And obviously I'll have to keep the fire alive all night long, so I don't think I'll get much sleep, but that's okay. We're all here for the adventure, and all I care about is making these burgers. That's our main mission today. Brought some more firewood to the camp. I don't think it will be enough, but I'm getting hungry, so it's time for the burgers. Obviously, since I'm having burgers, I'll have to feed Mishka. So here's her Here's her steak. Mimi, gaidi. Lūdzu. Judging by her name, Mishka, you might think she's a boy. But actually, she's a girl. And her nickname is Mimi. Feels so good to have a normal fire going. I'll finally be able to relax and dry my boots. I will definitely have to do some more work later to get some more firewood, but now for a couple of hours it's relaxation time. I won't be drinking beer today, but one of my recent favorite things to drink that's not alcoholic is these rose lemonades. Judge me all you want, they're pretty fantastic, I think. So the way I'll be cooking these burgers is quite interesting, to say the least. I'll be making them in this pot. I'll use this as a pan. It should work. First, I am going to toast the buns. Some olive oil. And now the burger buns. Oh yeah, look at that, the buns are done. Put the pan back on the heat. Some more olive oil in. Here's the patty. I'm adding 2 layers of smoked cheese. It's my favorite. I think the burger's done. It's time to assemble it. The buns, nicely toasted. Just your regular burger sauce. Some pickles, of course. And the lid on top. Look at that, guys. Isn't that the perfect campfire burger? Oh yeah. Mm. Mm. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish the burger and turn off the camera for a while. Want to relax and finish the burger in peace. So yeah, see you later. Here's a quick update from the camp. Fire's going pretty good. Mishka is sleeping. I just made this fire shield right here so the heat is deflected inside the shelter. Overall, I'm pretty warm, even though my boots are soaking wet. But yeah, we're doing good. Preparing to make the second burger because the first one was so good. My boots are dry enough to continue on with some work. I've decided to saw this big log into smaller pieces. Right now it's burning right there, and at first I thought that I will just let it burn and slowly move it, but I decided to better regulate the heat. I will saw it in smaller pieces. Same with the rest of the logs here. Perfectly dry inside. Getting ready to go to sleep. It's about 9 a.m. and it's getting really cold. I think I have plenty of firewood. I hope so, but we'll see. It's about 10 p.m. It's getting colder and colder, but in the sleeping bag it's actually pretty comfortable at the moment. I lowered the top a little bit so it can capture more heat for us. So far it's working pretty decent. We haven't spent much of the wood. Still have this pile over here with these fat pieces and smaller ones. I think it will last us through the night, which is my biggest concern at the moment. Also, it's about -6 or 7 degrees at the moment, which is just about the rating of the sleeping bag I'm in. By the way, this is a Snugpack Harrier 10, I think. In the description it says that these are the sleeping bags the Finnish army uses, so I don't know. Good morning. We have survived the night. It actually was pretty cozy inside the sleeping bag, even considering the fact that the fire went out at about 5 a.m. because I fell asleep and didn't wake up to stoke it. So I don't really want to get out of my sleeping bag. I'm making some coffee here. I'll drink the coffee and then I'll pack up and hike out. Also, it's snowing tonight quite a bit, so my tarp is full of snow. I can feel it with my head right now. Overall, it was pretty cool night out. I would definitely do it again just for the burgers. Yeah. It's still snowing outside. As you can see, the tarp is completely covered in snow. I will warm up a little bit and then we'll pack down and head back home. We're all packed up and ready to hike out again. So this marks the end of this adventure, which was kind of a success this time. If you want to see more adventures just like this one, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys.